The first 20, 30 seconds of this live usually takes a while to get going, and then people have to pop in and all of that stuff. I'm not famous enough that I have people anticipating my lives and waiting around for me. Wish I did, but I don't. I will one day, perhaps, with all your help. So I'm doing live streams to build up my subscription count to 1,000K and get my view hours up over the 4,000 required for monetization. So I would really appreciate if you are watching this on live or on a replay to come in and subscribe and watch some of my other videos. I have tons of videos, hundreds of videos on knives, so feel free to come and check those out. I appreciate it. If anyone starts showing up, I want to start welcoming people, so hopefully someone will be popping in soon. Let's see here. Well, if not, it is what it is. Oh, there's somebody. Hello, welcome for coming in. I appreciate you being here. Say hi so I know who you are, and if not, that's okay. We're gonna talk knives a little bit and hang out for 15, 20 minutes, and while I'm in between patients, so no one's here but the birds. KJ, hey brother, thank you for checking me out. I am surprised. Didn't expect it. So hey, on that project we're working on, I'm getting excited. I'm really getting excited. I'm sorry that you're having trouble with your printer, but I'm looking forward very much to having that work as a project between us, because even on an individual basis, if we get that up and running, I'm sure I could sell a few of them just to people who need them, family members for that matter. And then once we have a proof of concept, it'll be a good project. So I'm looking forward to it. But thanks for popping in, KJ, and I'm sure you're subscribed. So I can't preach to you about subscribing, darn it. What have you been up to? Throw me some messages in here. A lot of work, or you've been doing anything fun? And how's the dog? How's your husky? Oh, so you got a notification. Yay! So it's actually sending out notifications. All right. Well, that's good that it's doing that. Hopefully, people are paying attention to it. He worked constantly. Yeah, me too. And yeah, I'm sure she keeps you busy. They are animals are a full time job too. The what was I gonna say? Yeah, I've been getting a couple people in. Right now, someone else just popped in, and sometimes it doesn't show me who all's here. So please, everyone, pop in and say hello to each other, and let me know you're here so I know who you are. We're gonna be talking knives and work apparently. Uh, but KJ, thank you for popping in. I really do appreciate it, and I am excited about that. We'll keep collaborating on that project we're working on. Everyone else, I see I've got a fair number of people popping in. Please say hello. Vex, holy crap, dude! I am sorry. VCXX. I don't know. I'm gonna call you Vex. Um, I am so sorry. I lost my father back in April, and it is not easy. And there's nothing I can say that'll make it better except that you have my prayers, and just let it out. Let the grief out. It's got to come out one way or another, and it's better just to get it out, as far as I can tell. But you have my prayers, and I'm so sorry for your loss. I hope everyone else is doing well, and today finds you well. For once, it's not sunny in South Texas. We have an overcast day. By the way, if you don't know who I am, I live down on the Rio Grande Valley in South Texas, about 7 miles from the Mexican border. I'm trying to build up my YouTube channel and build up my live stream hour views. So I appreciate you helping. We're talking a little bit of Benchmade knives today. I brought a couple of them with me from my collection, and we'll go over those. I've got about 10, 15 minutes between patients, so we'll go from there. Hey, Blue, I appreciate you coming in. Thank you. And a Blueberry. Hey, Blueberry, welcome. Yeah, we all wish you the best, VCXX, or like I said, I think I want to call you Vex because that's what it looks like on this little tiny little screen here. Yeah, we're sorry. We do wish you all the best. And if you meant you're wishing me the best, well, thank you, Blueberry. Then please subscribe so that we can get this channel up over 1,000. And the view times up. I appreciate you all giving me your time. So, oh, Blue, no worries. You are not obligated to be here in any way, shape, or form. The fact that you have been doing so is a blessing to me, and I appreciate it. But it is not required. Oh, by the way, KJ, I need to make you a mod here. Add as moderator. KJ, if you're still here, put you in charge of kicking people out if people are rude. Just basic rules. We try to keep religion to a minimum. I don't mind. I say God bless people, but yeah, I want to keep proselytization down. We don't want any politics and anything that's inflammatory or insightful to causing problems. The mods will kick you out. But otherwise, I welcome everybody. I want everybody. If you want to come and make fun of me for my teeth, go for it. We had someone in here the other day doing it, and thanks, KJ. And yeah, I don't mind. I have bad teeth. I know I do. It's a part of life as we get older. By the way, I got something to tell you all. Don't catch OLD. You have phenomenal cosmic powers. I don't know what that's about, Blue. You'll have to share that with me. But hey, thank you all for coming in and hanging out. My first knife today that I'm going to show off a little bit is the Benchmade Fact, and I don't know if you can see that, but this thing has, there we go, a lot of wear and tear on it. I'm gonna focus on this. Is horrible up close. It has a lot of wear and tear on it. I have put this thing through the ringer. Even took off the tip and then kind of reprofiled it down. Um, and I have destroyed teeth too. It is. Oh, it's in Latin. Oh, okay. Vaquero, vaquero. Welcome. I'm down here near Mexico. I don't know if you're if you're anywhere in the south. Yes, this is the Benchmade Fact, and it is one of my favorite knives. It's in the black class, not the blue, and it's for tactical or whatever. Um, Yeah, I mean it's got a pretty nice, was it like a 3.5 inch blade to the thumb stud, and and it's really thin. Yeah, this knife works, and this knife gets carried, and I use it for work. My other knives I brought today. Oh, I left this one in the car all night. My poor Centros stayed here all night. I have to make sure it goes in tonight. I brought a couple of other Benchmades. One's a gold class, so stick around for the next I don't know, 4 minutes, and I'll show it to you. I only have so much time today, but yeah, I got to milk that time for all it's worth because I'm trying to get over 4,000 hours. And if you want to help, you can go back and watch some of my old uh, Mexican American, my friend. Yes, awesome. Cobra Tech. I have a Cobra Tech out the front, OTF. I have the middle sized. I don't know what they called it, like mid sized out the front. Old ones too, from way back when they just first came out. And yeah, it's been reliable and it's pretty good. So I don't have any problems with it. I like my OTFs. I have Microtechs. I have some other stuff. And yeah, Cobra Tech has been reliable. I don't know necessarily about the quality of the steel. And of course, there is the conflict where they claim to be made in America, but what they're actually saying is assembled in America, and people have been a little testy about that. But hey, oh well. Yeah, they're good knives. They work well. So for some reason I'm showing nobody's in here, but I know you all are in here because you're talking to me. So yeah, this notification thing that tells me how many people are watching does not work right. YouTube. Thank you very much. Uh, let's move on. I've talked before about how I like to collect first edition, first runs, things like that. And so what we have here is a Benchmade Tengu, the Tengu flipper, and you're probably not gonna be able to read it. Yeah, the focus on this is horrible. Anyway, it is a first production. It is number 773 of 1200 from back when they used to do that. And yeah, I know I never worked right. And yeah, it's a very good knife. Although honestly, it's G10 with rather thin steel liners, and kind of like the bug out. It doesn't feel like the heaviest duty quality construction, although it's very nice. And when you're talking, this is back when white G10 was a thing, and it's got white G10 underneath the black. So pretty cool knife, very sharp M390, I think. No, 20 CV, and yeah, very good knife. And then, of course, the other one I brought is the gold class of the same knife. This is in shark skin with blue, a lot of blue. Thank you. It is a very clean knife. It does look very clean. Uh, you've got a gold class Tango too, KJ? Yes, exactly. Exactly. It is a dress knife. It is a knife you throw in your pocket in a suit pocket or something like that for when you want to carry something but you don't want it to be obtrusive. It's a very subtle knife like that. More traditional knife, I guess. For sure. So anyway, this one has the blue shield, the shredded carbon fiber. The I don't even know what that's called, but it glows in the dark. And the damaged steel blade. This one is number 31. You guys are still here. Send a message. Anyway, so we have the gold class Tango. I hope I didn't get everyone knocked out of the live with someone trying to call me repeatedly. It was rather rude. Um, Hey, you're here. Yay. Okay, good. And anyway, it's a very nice knife. I like to joke around that I wanted a 13, but I got the 31, which is part of the reason. It has a little bit of blade rub. You can see that little ding right there um, from inside, and I've never sent it to get it fixed because uh, I don't want to lose the number 31. I don't know that they can replace it. I mean, they could probably tone it up and stuff, but yeah, I don't know. I like the one I have. Uh, I like to also make the joke of, I went downtown to get some ink done. I wanted 13, but I got a 31. Anyway, uh, so there you go with that. And now the person who was bugging the heck out of me is now harassing me by text. I guess they want to currently hiring people, huh? PLU. I'm not a plumber. I think there's like plumber. Anyway, so there's my knives for the day that I came and brought to show off, and it's about time for me to go track down and go in to see my next patient. I appreciate KJ, dude. I appreciate you popping in. Blue, thank you so much for popping in and moderating. You are in no way obligated, and it is very flattering that you have been at all. I do appreciate it. We'll get you taken care of. Oh, Islander, I'm sorry, bro. Let me show you what I carried today. I had the Benchmade Fact work knife. I carry this thing a lot, and I beat it up. Thanks, KJ. And then the Benchmade Tangoos. This one being a first production. If I don't drop it, first production here, and very nice knife. And this one is number 773 out of 1200. And then the other one was the Benchmade Tango Gold Class here with the Dama steel. This is number 31, and all the bells and whistles, fancy stuff. Yeah, very nice knives. Very nice knives, but they're not your everyday carry heavy use knife. They're kind of cool. Todd. All right, so now I have to stay on for another few minutes. Juliet. Hey, hi, Juliet. Todd, welcome. Thank you for making it. So I guess I'll stay on for a couple more minutes and go over again the knives that I brought. Benchmade Fact, abuser. This thing has been beat up, and I carry it, and I haven't had to resharpen it. The edge is still razor sharp on that thing. What's not an everyday carry? My Tango. It would be if you like are in an office all day or wear slacks or something like that. It's more gentleman's carry, in that uh, how to put it. I don't think it's meant for a lot of heavy abuse. But as far as the gold class, I carry my gold class and I beat it up every day. I dig in the dirt with it and no, no, it costs way too much for that. But it's a gorgeous knife, and you know what? As I get older, I probably will carry it more. I do carry it for, like I said, for special events where, like, weddings, things like that, or where I'm wearing dress clothes where I don't want a pocket clip hanging out the side, or any situation in which I might carry a traditional knife. So that's where I carry that. I still can't get over the shark skin case on it. These things are cool. So yeah, that's the only gold class I own from Benchmade. Man, the prices are just insane. They are way overpriced. That's for sure. It is a fashion knife. It is. You know what? Knives are, I think, fashion accessories for men for the most part nowadays. A lot of people carry them for like a watch. A lot of people carry them for work, when they need to have a knife that they have to have. But for the most part, your choice in knife that you carry, right? Whether it be a buck 110, which is definitely a statement, right? You're carrying a buck 110, you're making a statement. Yeah, with it on your hip and your belt, yeah. Or an OTF. It depends on what you're carrying. So, Leatherman Surge today with the extras: the SOG PowerPoint, SAK SAC, Swiss Army knife, Field Master, Cold Nano Shark in 20 CV, the SPK Sasquatch. I have not seen that, and I still don't own any Rex 121 steel. That's a super steel I don't own. I got to track down and get some of, or get a knife in, even just a little knife. An Olight i3T and the Arcfield UV and a Forest Hank. In terms of Hanks, I never talk about the Hank that I carry. I do carry a Hank. I've been carrying the Olight Hanks. I got one of each of them when they came out, and these things are with the microfiber cloth are really way up there in terms of quality, and I don't feel bad abusing it, for what I put into it, and so it gets carried and sweat on and all the rest. So yeah, that's the one I've been carrying there, and then I do carry a couple of Olights, just Olight stuff. I carry a bit driver, an Olight. This is the I-16 limited edition in copper, and then I carry an Open Pro, which I won from JB. The I don't even know what this was. This was like the bark or whatever, the brass version of it. Very nice light, very nice pin. But I carry that as well, and I carry lights. I mean, a lot of times I have to check someone's pupils, see what's going on if there's something wrong. I do occasionally encounter an emergency situation. I guess I can wrap up with a story about one of those ones. So I walked into a guy's house for an assessment, and I'd been seeing this guy now for, oh Lord, we were going on like 2 months, so I'm familiar with him. That was not uncomfortable. I knew he would never answer the door, so it was not uncomfortable walking in the house to go see him. And God was looking out for him that day, because it's a good thing I did. I walk in and he's standing there beside, a dresser. His bedroom was laid out kind of normal with a bed, a dresser, stuff like that. And he was standing there beside the dresser. Yep, I use mine for my lenses. That's pretty much it. And my phone lens when I'm taking flower pictures. Uh, and all of a sudden, he starts just looking really weird at me. I'm like, okay, okay. Not talking to me. And then he starts shaking. Starts shaking. His eyes start rolling back, and he starts bouncing around. So I run over and I grab him and I throw him down into a chair. And he starts having, for lack of a better description, seizures. But they weren't what you would think of when you think about seizures, like from epilepsy, where a person is locking in their clonus and stuff. He was writhing around and barking and howling and biting like at stuff. I mean, it looked like what you would think about if someone were demon possessed and you were trying to put it in a movie. I mean, that's literally what it looked like. And so yeah, got him restrained, called 911. It was like trying to keep him from trying to bounce out of the chair. You got it, Todd. He was at 35. He was, or 33, I think he was. He was that close to dying when EMS got there. I got him some orange juice in him before they got there, and that was after the orange juice. That was after a couple minutes of orange juice. So yeah, he was that close. So yeah, I mean, like I said, God was watching out for him. So once in a while, I do encounter an emergency situation which requires, action. I'm required to be CPR certified and all of that good stuff. I've had life saving, was even a lifeguard at one time in the past. But yeah, so my job does have occasional moments of excitement. Yeah, we can go with it. And speaking of which, it means I am now running a little bit late for my next patient, so I have to wrap this up. So I pray that you all have a wonderful all day. Yeah, if you've had low blood sugar, KJ, you need to make sure you keep taking care of that. Don't let it get out of control. It's a fear at night, and you're asleep. You don't know. Yeah, and it can really mess with you. So please please take care of yourselves if that is a thing that you deal with. Um, Please, yeah, don't let it get out of hand. It can really be a problem. It can really be a problem. So I hope you all have an absolutely wonderful day and a wonderful weekend. I will probably pop on about the same time tomorrow morning, 10:30, somewhere in that range. I know that makes it really hard for you if you're trying to watch out and help me. I really, bye, Todd. I really do, and thank you, Islander. Um, I know it makes it hard to track me when I'm going to be on and stuff, but it's got to be when I break between patients. So it's always going to be variable. It's almost impossible for me to give a better schedule than that, and I wish I could. So, but anyway, hope you all have a wonderful day, and I hope you have a very blessed day. So God bless y'all, and take care. Catch you next time. See you tomorrow, hopefully. Bye. Oh shoot, that's right. I got to send this thing as a post. That means you get to stare at my nostrils again. I love making this joke. Short clip. Huh. Okay.